ride for Fusion Pro Scooters Pro Team, and in celebration... Get set!
Alrighty guys, welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. It's the first video in a while, and I'm going to explain why in this video. Damn, I should have sat down for this, man. Like, I'm standing in my kitchen, my brand new kitchen in my new house that you guys wouldn't know about because I haven't put it on YouTube yet, but I'm in a new house closer to Ramfest. Anyway, I'll talk about that later. But it is about 7:30 a.m. in the morning, and I just felt like whipping out my camera, and I was like, you know what, today's the day. I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to bloody film this video, a little bit of an explanation as to why I haven't been on YouTube, what I've been doing, why I stopped filming YouTube videos for a little while, and the trigger for that. And I just thought if I didn't do it right now, I was never going to do it, and I really just need to get this off my chest because I love YouTube and I really want to make YouTube work. So I'm going to experiment with some new things, which we're going to talk about in this video. So please stay tuned for at least 5 minutes. Hopefully I can get it all babbled out in 5 minutes. Okay, so number one reason why I wasn't filming YouTube videos is I didn't have a filmer. So when I was pumping out lots of YouTube content, I had filmers. I had Alexandra and I had Vern helping me film videos most of the time, and then sometimes I would just ask people at the skate park if they would like to film my YouTube videos for me, be in my YouTube videos, you know, and just have fun like that. When Alexandra was here, it was great. We're filming heaps of videos, but she went back to New Zealand, so I couldn't really have her as a filmer anymore. And Vern decided to start his own YouTube channel with Trey, which is awesome. They do so much cool content over there, which is great. But I didn't really want to ask Vern to film mine and his because he's got to concentrate on his own, so it was completely understandable. And then I was just sort of asking people at the skate park to help me film videos, and you know, the only time people would ride would be on weekends. It was too packed and everyone wanted to ride. And I don't know if you guys have ever filmed clips or anything, you'll know asking people to film you when they're trying to ride is kind of agitating and annoying, so I didn't want to be that guy. So I just it sort of slowed down a little bit. I sort of stopped. I never lost motivation for it. I really wanted to do YouTube and really make it work. So that was one of the reasons. The other reason was, this one's a little bit more deep, and I'm just going to open up and be a bit honest about it. So as I was starting my Resi to Wood episodes, I think in the first one I told you guys why I started that, where I had sort of a bad day riding. Well, if I hadn't explained it, I'm going to explain a little bit now just so this makes sense. So I had a bad day riding about 3 months ago. I was riding the Resi. I was trying to get a trick over and over and over again, and I don't usually get frustrated. I don't usually get frustrated. I'm just the type of guy that laughs it off, and you know, I don't get mad. I just don't. It's just not the way I tackle my scootering. So I did get frustrated that day. It was a trick. What was it? It was like a finger buttercup over the Resi, and I couldn't get it. I tried and tried and tried and tried, and then I sort of just, something clicked in my head. I'm like, I'm wasting my time. I was like, what am I doing? Like, why am I just trying this trick over and over and over again? And I just got really frustrated. I went outside and I had a bit of a breakdown. Not literally a breakdown, but a little bit of a breakdown. And that night I went home and I sort of just analysed my scootering. I went over my Instagram page, you know, and just really analysed my scootering, and I came to the conclusion that I wasn't where I wanted to be. I wasn't the rider that I wanted to be. I knew I had so much potential. I knew if I really trained hard and actually took it really seriously, that I could be a much better rider. And so from that day forward, something clicked in my head. My only goal from 3 months ago to now, this day where we're speaking, was to become a better rider, to become a more confident rider, to become the rider that I knew I could be. So I set out on a journey, just a little goal for myself, which came with some sacrifice. YouTube was one of them. I stopped filming my Resi to Wood episodes, even though that was part of my journey. I really wanted to film the whole process, but as I didn't have a filmer, it got really hard. Which annoyed me, so I just put down the camera and I solely focused on my progression. And if you guys have been following my Instagram, and if you're not following my Instagram, I'll put it here somewhere so you can follow it, you will know that I've been progressing like a lot. Like, a lot of you guys are following me and have been commenting on my stuff, which I thank you for that. It's motivating, it's very good. But I've had my head down for the last 3 months or so, really trying to change my riding. So what was wrong with my riding in the first place? I'll be honest with you, all I rode was a Resi. I'm not ashamed to say it anymore. I didn't ride anything else. I couldn't freaking air a quarter. I couldn't do anything. Like, when I used to ride in 2012, I was completely fearless. Like, I just did anything. I didn't even ride a resi in 2012. I didn't, man, you would catch me on a resi doing a double backflip. That's about it. The rest of it was just pure concrete, you know, pure confidence. And I lost all that when I came back into riding. I just rode the resi heaps and it was fun. Like, I enjoyed myself. I pulled out some banging tricks, don't get me wrong. Like, I was doing some cool stuff on there, but it's all I ever did. And I realized I was watching like Maddie and I was watching all the other boys and I'm like, oh, they're entering competitions. A lot of the guys on my team for Fusion were entering competitions and stuff, and I'm like, you know what, ever since that day I turned around, you know, I'm going to be a good rider. I'm going to become a good rider. It was installed in my head. Like, it's still there right now. Like, I'm just on a mission to become a good rider. And it's all for me. I couldn't care less about what anyone thinks. No offense to you guys watching. I don't care what anyone thinks about my riding or anything like that. This is a sole goal for me. I just wanted to be the best I could possibly be. So I set out on that mission. So that came with a sacrifice. Like I said, I had to put down the camera on my YouTube. I filmed a little bit on my Instagram, but as you can tell, like, I didn't really care. I would just film clips whenever I wanted to. I just was solely focused on my goal. And after about 3 months, without sounding, I don't want to sound arrogant or anything. Well, it's actually been only about 2.5. It hasn't been that long. It's been like 9 weeks, 10 weeks. I don't want to sound arrogant, but I have transformed my riding and I could not be more proud of myself. I literally I did a 180 in my riding. I went from riding resi and doing just minimal stuff, and now my diversity, my consistency, my confidence, it is unbelievable how much I have progressed. And yes, I know how much I've progressed. I'm not afraid to say it. I'm quite proud of it. I've had my head down, working my ass off to become the rider that I want to be, and I feel like I am. I feel like I'm on that road now. I feel like I'm really, really there. Competition season's coming up. I got a month left to get ready, and I feel like I'm well on my way. I feel excellent. I just have never been more confident on my scooter, never been more confident with my abilities. I can rock up to any skate park I want, and I can do most of my tricks, providing the skate park doesn't have one ramp. But I can rock up to most skate parks. I'm doing things that I never thought I would ever be able to do. And I'm just telling you guys this because it's really important that you guys know this. Just for your own progression, and if you really put your head down and work hard, you can get somewhere. But enough of that. That's my second reason why I just really wanted to work on my riding, and I apologize because I really wanted to document that whole process, and I'm thinking about trying it out. So this is where I need your guys' help. I've been riding by myself a lot lately. I've been riding by myself for hours and hours in the day, just self-filming with my phone, as you'll see on my Instagram. But I'd really like to bring the camera out and actually self-film my YouTube videos and self-film some of my progression, and just have it really raw, like just show you guys what I do. I don't know, like, cause I still want to film YouTube videos, and I'd love for you guys to be engaged in it, but I know self-filming can be quite boring for you guys to watch. But if you'll give me a chance, I could try to make it as entertaining as possible, and, you know, really try to, like, make it work. And then on the odd occasion, when me and Maddie or anyone else has a free day, I can film some awesome videos, some fun videos on the weekends. I can still do that. But yeah, if you guys are open to that, let me know down below. I've got about 3 YouTube videos on my laptop right now over there that I'm editing. Some of them are old, but I'm going to bring them out. I went to a birthday party the other day at the shed. I was a special guest there, and it was awesome fun. So I've got that coming out as well. I've got one, a YouTube video from Ballarat that I filmed a while ago with Alex. Went down to Ballarat Skate Park, my favorite outdoor. Filmed some clips down there. It was amazing. So I will be uploading all those. This one will come first, obviously. I just wanted to apologize one more time for not uploading, but those are my reasons why. Open and honest. Not going to lie about it. I just really wanted to progress as a rider, and now that I feel like I'm on that journey, I can start to take on a little bit more by bringing out the camera and actually filming again. So if you guys are still with me on my channel, let me know. Leave a comment down below. If anyone's left, I'm going to try to bring you back. But yeah, I completely understand if anyone's agitated that I stopped filming YouTube videos, and I truly apologize, and I hope that I can get back to it. And we'll start off just one video a week, and we'll just get back into it, you know. I'm going to focus less on my Instagram because I would like to film my progression on here and have a playlist documented to my progression. I keep putting it on Instagram because it's easy and it's a lazy way out, and I don't want it to be like that. I want to see if I can get some, you know, I might leave my Instagram for all my banging clips and have my YouTube channel follow my progression so you guys can follow along and actually get something out of it. This video is supposed to be 5 minutes, it's 10 minutes, some of you probably aren't even here, so if you did stick around for the whole video, thank you, and I'm sorry that I talk this much, but I'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you for watching.